If you saw me, I don't think you'd be able to tell that this isn't my natural hair. Completely 100% glueless.
Scratch mix.
Hey YouTube, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, then welcome. If you are not new here, then welcome back. This is yet another wig in our glueless wig series. We have a 24-inch, 150% density kinky curly kinky edge wig today. Y'all, this wig is a lovely glueless wig. It is a 6 by 4.75 lace closure. It is HD lace, so that means it's 6 inches at the front and then it's 4.75 inches going back. These are the goodies that I got. I got some lashes, 2 packs of wig caps, 2 packs of elastic bands, a mini brush, and that was pretty much it for the gifts. This is the wig. Just right off rip, you can tell that this is a very coily pattern just from looking in the bag. You can see right there, 24 inches, no cap in my wrap. So I'm unboxing it and I'm showing you guys how the wig looks. The wig came pre-cut and pre-plucked. I did not have to pluck this wig. I was so happy. The only thing I did was I just bleached it a little bit, and then I also cut it a little bit more to my liking to fit my hairline. This is what the wig is looking like. Look at how gorgeous and natural that looks already fresh out the package, but we are going to start getting ready to bleach it. If you can tell, I'm making a little bit more bleach mixture than I actually need, just because I am bleaching another wig off camera, and I feel like bleaching multiple wigs at the same time just helps me as a creator. So that's what I'm doing. I'm mixing it until it gets very thick. Now, because this wig came pre-cut, I didn't want to mix the mixture way too runny, just because that's why it's like so clumpy. I didn't want to mix it way too runny, just so that way it doesn't seep through, since the wig does already come pre-cut, and I can risk that since there's no like barrier. Right here you can see it's starting to get to the consistency that I want, so I'm just gonna pick that up. I keep checking it every time that I pick it up just to make sure it's looking how I want it to, kind of like toothpaste. Next, I'm gonna apply that with my brush. If you guys notice, I have on blue gloves. That's just because I couldn't find my white gloves, and I had to like go in my mom's like cabinet and find some type of pair of gloves. I was like, oh my gosh, I need them, because if you don't know, bleach can burn you, and that is not the way to go. So I'm spreading that from the back to the front. I always do this just because I noticed that the back of the wig, the knots are always larger than the front. So I start from back to front. That helps me way more, and I'm just doing that to the best of my ability, making sure not to smudge any on top of the lace but underneath it, if that makes sense. I'm going to cover that with foil paper and let it sit for 30 minutes. Now, I did use 40 volume developer, so I let that sit for only 30 minutes. This is what the knots are looking like after, and then I'm just going to wash that out and then put a layer of purple shampoo on top. I spread my shampoo on top, kind of like a thick layer. I don't exactly like rub it in and let it lather a whole bunch. I just put it on kind of like a mask, and then I leave that on for 10 minutes. After the 10-minute mark is up and I feel like those knots are toned down, because I don't know why, that it always ends up looking exactly how I want it to after I use it as a mask. When I was washing it out, I wasn't really getting it properly, so if you struggle with that, that's what I recommend. I'm taking an HD wig cap and I'm just putting that on my head and then pulling it back. You don't have to do a lot of prep for glueless wigs. I didn't have to do anything since it was only 6 inches at the front. My sides could stay out if I want them to stay out. It looks more natural that way. And I'm just taking an eyeshadow palette and I'm using that all over my wig cap to kind of get it to blend. Next, I'm taking the brush that I actually used to contour my face, and I'm putting that at the edge of the cap just to make sure that harsh line doesn't show. I used a skin tone colored eyeshadow on my lace, if you couldn't tell, and I'm going to use that exact same thing on the actual wig. So I used it on my HD lace cap, and I'm going to do the exact same thing on the wig, using kind of a darker shade at the edge to make sure that white cast does not come through either. So instantly, this wig is giving all scalp. It is giving natural hair. It is giving everything I want it to give. I do have to moisturize it though, just because I did blow dry it kind of. There's a few pieces stuck from when I cut tiny little triangles out of the lace. I just did that to make it more natural and not like a straight line. And then I'm going to touch that up with some of that powdered eyeshadow. So I'm showing you guys how the wig looks in its natural state. This is right after I rinsed it out from, you know, bleaching the knots. I'm spraying some water in it because I am getting ready to define the hair and just to start curling it up. After I put the water on, I'm using my Whole Lotta Body coconut mousse and I'm spreading that all over the hair. I'm being generous with this. Listen, kinky curly is a texture that you have to really make sure that you moisturize properly, just because it is kind of similar to natural hair and you're not gonna skimp on the products with your natural hair. So don't do the same with your wig. Make sure that your wig is hydrated and nice and curly. I'm using my Denman brush to detangle instead of just a regular wig brush. I feel like this works better because I want to use just a regular wig brush on my hair. So I'm treating this curly wig like it is my hair and I'm handling it just like it is my hair. So I'm spraying water after I put that mousse, and then after that I'm going to go in with some Cantu curling cream. This is where that Cantu comes in. After all that moisture is locked in there, I'm just going to use the Cantu to layer on top of it. And then after that, I'm going to use my OGX Moroccan argan oil and seal everything in. And that is pretty much it for the install.
Okay, y'all, so this is SUNBERHAIR's 24-inch kinky curly. It is a 6 by 4.75 lace closure. It is HD lace, of course. Completely 100% glueless. It already came cut. I kind of just customized the hairline to how I wanted it. This is what the hair looks like when it is defined. This looks like my natural hair. Like, if you saw me, I don't think you'd be able to tell that this isn't my natural hair. I love this wig so much. This wig was so easy to define. Look at how gorgeous these curls are. I absolutely love glueless wigs. I feel like they're perfect for summer and they're just so versatile. This is probably my favorite glueless wig just because of how natural it looks and the amount of volume and shine that I have with this wig. It does come with an adjustable elastic band in the back. I am using that to keep my wig nice and secure. Love it. If you want the details of this wig, check out the description box below, as well as to check out more lovely finds from SUNBERHAIR. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye.